Hey, Coyote Nation, good morning. Feeling a little more like winter in the Ozarks today than it was yesterday. It was kind of like a spring day yesterday. Speaking of yesterday, I apologize for my bad attitude about that Super Bowl. That was just pitiful, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm past that now. I'm not depressed about it anymore. In fact, you know what? 1 week from today, pitchers and catchers for the Cardinals and the Royals show up to spring training. How about that? 1 week from today, spring training baseball starts. It's hard to believe, especially when it's so cold here in the Ozarks. I guess we're going to get a bunch of rain in the next few days, according to the weather guys anyway. So get ready for some rain, I suppose. The Super Bowl ratings reports are in. The overnight ratings are in. Super Bowl ratings were down 5% from last year's game. So that would make it the lowest rated Super Bowl in 10 years. I can see why. It sucked. You know, and it wasn't just the game. See, I'm getting back on my my horse here on this again. It wasn't just the game. Commercials were terrible and the halftime show was terrible. Pretty much everything about it was terrible. So the ratings were down. No shocker, right? Some of the odds makers in Vegas have come out with the who is favored to win the Super Bowl next year. Guess who that would be? 6-1 odds on the Kansas City Chiefs. How about that? Young Patrick Mahomes, he's the guy. See, now Andy Reid, he just needs to try not to screw it up, right? Reid's a great coach, but he has a hard time winning the big game, it seems like. But a lot of great coaches were that way too until they got over the hump and started winning games. So, all right, so this day in sports history, all right, it was on this day in 1989. You remember Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the great Los Angeles Lakers center? He became the first NBA player to score 38,000 points on this day in history. They also played a Super Bowl on this day in 2006. The Steelers beat the Seahawks in that Super Bowl 21-10. I think they played that game in Detroit. You know, it's a beautiful vacation spot, Detroit. A couple of interesting birthdays on this day. Great NFL players, Dallas Cowboys, and they played quarterback at the same time too. Roger Staubach and Craig Morton both share a birthday on this day, and racing great Darrell Waltrip also was born on this day. So some big birthdays there. The quote of the day comes from Paul Brown, who was a great football coach. In fact, they named the Cleveland Browns after this guy. And it kind of shows a difference in class from old school to what's happening now, right? What's happening now is everybody talks a lot and taunts a lot and trash talks and all that. Well, Paul Brown, his quote of the day, he says, "When you win, say nothing. And when you lose, say less." That's old school. That's the way class used to be. Doesn't seem to happen like that anymore. You can tell I'm an old fuddy-duddy, right? Because I think that's a great quote from Paul Brown. Hey, join us on Coyote Nation, 107.9 The Coyote. Great music, great disc jockeys, incredible sports guy. Be sure to join us for our Renegade Radio sports updates right around 35 past the hour, from 6:35 in the morning to 6:35 in the evening. We'll have a lot of fun, try to keep you updated on everything that's kind of interesting. 107.9 The Coyote. If you haven't liked us on Facebook yet, be sure to do that. You can go to our webpage and you know how it works, right? 107.9 The Coyote. God bless you.